Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. We are cooking the witness right now. Thank you, Post, for the reminder about the YouTube VOD. We are many hours into this, and it continues. 63 hours in, to be precise. All right. Here we go. Hello, Olivia. Captain? Hello, Captain.
Hello, Captain.
I've cooked my VOD. Do you want to start us up?
Yes, let's...
Right.
Is Becky here? Or did she get disconnected?
Becky, is she back? I thought that she was dealing with her dog.
I don't know.
Alright, I'll send her an invite.
Does not sound like she's here.
She's got... yeah, I think we'll go. Okay. Yeah, she has an invite, so she can join back. Alright, Noah's, I'd like a pocket, please, Captains. Thank you, Captain. Right circle is red.
Okay.
So you're saying we need a hexagonal buff to break red, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I have a hexagonal buff, Captain.
Alrighty.
Yep, broke, Captain. Success. I instantly died, but it did work. So I think that you have cooked there. Thank you for putting into words what I could not.
What is...
Do you have a triangle over there by chance?
Oh, you have a triangle on you.
I have the triangle buff. What's the triangle over here?
Oh, I don't have that yet. I'm looking for a circle.
Okay.
And that's this guy. I need to stand in triangle.
Okay,
Shoot him.
right triangle is circle. Okay. Right triangle is circle. Is yellow circle.
I'm gonna stand in the thingy and see if it fixes me. It doesn't fix me unless it did. Okay. Triangle, you said was the circle hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Guardian down.
I hate the circle hand and its bees.
Yeah, dude, the circle hands. That's why I said bubble glaive, because it's like, it's just such a pain in the ass.
Are they...
We're gonna have to have someone shoot the bees. That's the solution, is just have a teammate shoot the bees.
Yeah. Are they concussive dampener for...
I actually don't know, I'm afraid, Captain. Oh, I got a buff by accident. Should we reset real quick?
Yeah, Berkey's back too.
Oh, she is? Perfect.
Well, she rejoined the game, so I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
We have a simple solution, Becky, for you to be able to maximally break things.
Okay.
If a bracelet is green, you just need to shoot it with at least one stack of the pyramidal buff. If a bracelet is red, you shoot it with the hexagonal buff. And if it's yellow, you shoot it with the circle buff. The one that comes from the circle floor spawner thing. That's
Okay.
it.
Well, just want to take an arm then.
How do you
Because in
know
theory-
which?
The
it is
arm
to
that
shoot it, though.
shoots... The arm that shoots up is the circle arm, so you just need to stand in a circle spot on the floor to reveal its bracelet color.
Okay.
The
So
hand
y'all are just calling out like what bracelets on what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. But if we all take an arm, then we can just kind of run around and do our own dealio and not even have to comment. Right?
I'm sure you guys are there, but I'll probably need a couple runs
Yep,
to
okay.
understand what that means.
All good. Just for now, know that the arm that shoots up is circle, the arm that shoots down is triangle, and the arm that shoots sideways is square.
See, it's
/X.
all shapes again. It's like directions, up, down, and sideways.
It's the final shape, Milo.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right hexa is circle.
Circle arm is triangle. Where is the triangle?
I need the circle buff, governor. Can I have a bee shooter?
Triangle.
Link, can you shoot my bees,
Red.
please, sir? In a second.
Got it.
It's red.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
square.
Captain.
Triangle going to circle arm.
Yep, broke.
That one's done.
Anyone want to cleanse?
Stand
Come
in the
to
middle
middle.
if you need to be cleansed.
Yep. Good comms, good comms. Shooting in.
Test.
They are
Coming.
all lit for me in the
Hold on.
How are you deciding what to shoot right there?
They were all
didn't
lit for
work.
me in the pool. Did you just shoot everything?
I shot in the shape of a triangle because I used the triangle bracelet, but it did not. It did not
Can
cook.
you?
But specific ones were red. You saw that, right?
Because I shot those, yeah.
What's up, Becky?
I just don't know what y'all have been doing.
Feel like we need to
in the
bring you
pool.
up to speed.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up,
All right,
but y'all
let's
just
do
kind
it.
of went in there and started.
Let's do a Becky run. All right. Follow.
Hang on, I have to intervene for a second. I just watched back Milo's VOD. The red thing is a visual bug. Okay, I need to like interject and say that right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I think we're fine.
Like the red thing you just called.
It's done
Oh,
that like
the-
every time though.
Okay, it is a visual bug though. Like I
Were they
just
not
checked
the
their
ones that I
screen.
shot?
Let's move on from it, and if I return and fixate on it, then call it out then, Lynn. But otherwise, I think
Okay.
I think it's gonna confuse me more to
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's just go through with Berkey and let her know
yes
what
yes
we're
yeah
doing.
yeah.
How do we want to do it?
I think Becky
Honestly,
just follow both of us.
Can y'all? Yeah, I'm just gonna watch you guys and not participate
I need a high five, Becky.
because I don't really care about participating in this part. That's not a high five.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready
Okay.
now.
So, Becky, the first thing that we're gonna do is so we've got a hand here. We are going to, so this is the hand that shoots the beam. So that is, the hexagonal buff. You know that?
Flashlight.
Because if you stand in the beam for long enough, you'll get a little hexagonal buff. So I'm gonna stand in it now.
I've done all that.
Well, I'm going to over-explain anyway, just to make sure that we don't miss anything, because I feel like there's
Okay.
some things that will get lost in the source otherwise.
Guardian down.
I hate the bees. I need to remember to shoot the bees before
Did I
I
not
stand in
read?
there.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have the hexagonal buff, Becky?
No, I don't want to do it. I want you to just walk me through what you're doing. I think that's gonna like trip me up. I just need to. I'm
Okay.
gonna follow you. I'm gonna be your shadow. Just tell
Okay.
me what buff you're getting and what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm going to wait for this hand to shoot at me again, and I'm going to stand in its beam, and I'm going to shoot the bracelet to break it. Okay. Careful of triangle here. Okay, beam's coming back. Get ready.
I have
Where's
to
the
call
beam?
for
Here's
next
the
round.
beam. Okay, so I stood inside its beam and I broke it, and its bracelet is a yellow circle bracelet. Okay.
Okay.
So when I see
So
yellow
you're gonna shoot it
circle,
from circle.
that means I need to go get the buff from circle. So yellow circle
Okay.
means get the buff from circle.
Okay.
So with this arm pointing up is the circle, so I'm going to stand in the circle. Oh, that's a lot of it. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to stand in the circle. I'm going to get the buff. I
Nice.
had 4 stacks, so I died. Okay, I'm going to try again here.
If you need to be cleansed, go to mid.
Okay, so I now have the spherical buff. Okay,
Okay.
with me so far.
Doing it, dudes are gonna
Yeah.
spawn.
Yep.
Okay, and now what I would do is I would go back to this hexagon. Now that I have the circle buff, because it had yellow circle on its bracelet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand in it, and now I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay.
Now, it changed in this case. It's now gone to green triangle, so it didn't work. But if we'd been faster and we had the yellow circle one here still, that would have broken it.
It would have broke it?
Yes.
And you don't have to be, like, actively receiving the buff either, right?
No, so I still have, like, so long as you shoot it before you get a different buff, you're fine.
Okay, got it. Okay, now the guy is...
He's mad. So we need to...
dying.
Oh, Lynn, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the... It's overcharge again. Yeah, I see what you were commenting now, Lynn. I didn't understand what you meant because I'm still too green in the encounter to know what could have been red. But yeah,
well, I only commented because you mentioned something being red, so I checked your VOD to see what you were talking about.
Fair, yeah, and it was the same thing that Olivia was getting mixed up with. It was the overcharge. I don't think it was a bug necessarily. I think it's just that I made them red with overcharge, or Olivia made them red with overcharge, I think. Because I saw it just then and they were doing the same thing, the like red pulsing thing. I think.
Okay, have y'all figured out anything about the test yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Except when you stand in the pool, everything is glowing.
And everything's glowing?
They're all glowing when I was standing in the pool like 2 runs ago. So we should get back to test, and we should maybe we should all stand in the pool, and maybe different people will see different lit ones. That's a Destiny kind of thing.
Okay. Just come when you're gonna go.
Nobody shoot when we get to the pool. Just stand there and look at the test. Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
shit. Can I claim the circle arm and just do the circle arm only?
Which part of it? Are you shooting
Just the circle arm
arms?
as a whole. I'm shooting circle arm, I'm dunking on circle arm.
Sure. I mean, good luck with that. But sure. Maybe, Lynn, maybe pocket her and shoot her bees.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho.
By her, you mean Olivia, right?
Yes, please.
For full
Yep.
clarity. Okay.
Yep. Hexahedron.
Where'd you go?
Red is the red square.
I'm doing the triangle arm. No.
Oh, I have pyramidal now.
Owie. Red.
Anything got a green bingle on it? Oh my god, the loadouts. Thank you.
God, fucking Screebs, dude. It's just such an annoying thing to deal with.
I hate it. Okay, I think we have a new arm spawn on this left side. Nice. Nice work,
Going to
Captain.
middle. If anybody wants to be cleansed.
The Screebs cleansed me.
That also works, Chef.
Alright, I need a circle buff, please, Governor. Circle Buffingtons.
Oh, I need to wait for the cooldown. Okay, I see what you mean by the cooldown.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I need to get cleansed again. I swear to God that the pyramid one, like, targets a player.
I think it probably
That
does.
thing
I can see that
is
thing
like
thing.
fucking me over. I'm just gonna stand here until it's time to get cleansed.
Where's my triangle?
Yep, here it goes
Oh, it's
again.
on you. He likes you.
Like,
okay. Where's my circle?
Of what circle, Governor?
Okay, going to cleanse in mid.
good luck. The pyramid doesn't want you to get clean.
I'm gonna bring in some more men, captains.
Okay, circle I think is done. Or can I do it again? I'm doing uncharted territory.
Whoa, that is now glowing purple. That's another visual thing. Yummy.
Move, subjugator, I'm working.
I'm walking here.
Go on, test. Okay. Let me think.
You wanna...
I think you have to be in the middle to shoot them and make them glow correctly.
Wait, were we in test phase just now?
Yeah, if we were in test,
I
I
didn't
did
go to
not
the
know
middle.
that.
I didn't know that.
Did anyone shoot?
I wasn't sure if I was going to be. Okay. The thing I tried to do last time is I was standing in the middle island and I tried to make a triangle because I shot the green bracelet before the test was triggered. For this one, I was standing in the circle buff on the floor, so I was going to try to shoot in a circle, but I could not see which ones that I shot because they were not glowing red from not on the island.
Remember the
no
glowing red
idea.
is a visual bug.
Yes, but it helped me track which shape I was making.
Fair, actually, very fair. Thank you, overcharge. Very useful.
Overcharge. I'm going back to circle.
Alright. Right hexagon is green triangle. Ow, Captain. Seeking green triangle Buffingtons, Captain. Seeking triangle Buffingtons.
Guardian down.
Man spawned in.
Yeah.
You want to calm those, Olivia, if you do them so that we can take them out faster?
I forget that I exist sometimes.
That's okay. Man, I've been hunting for a triangle for like 30 seconds and I can't find one.
Follow Bearkey. They like her.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I genuinely-
Legitimately, as you say that, like, are you fucking kidding me?
It likes you.
That's insane. Oh my lord.
Here's my support.
My lord. The loadouts.
The circle. That's gonna
Sorry, my lord.
to do it.
The
My
loadouts.
lord.
They're overcharged, my lord. I'm shooting a glyph to spawn in men.
Oh, the men. Oh, the men.
Oh, did I break it? I did.
Oh,
Oh,
did
I
I
got
do
this
that?
big. That's why. Okay.
Oh, the men.
Where the triangle? Bearkey, where are you? It worked.
It's yeah.
Triangle.
Test
Thank
time,
you,
test time. Everyone to
sir.
the middle. Do not shoot. Do not immediately shoot.
This test sucks.
May I shoot? Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think.
We
Do
gotta
you
be
reckon?
speedy.
Do you reckon that's enough time to even? Like, is the middle thing?
I don't think everybody needs to be in the middle.
You know what I hate? You know what I actually hate? I really hate the fact that there's been so many bugs in this raid that I'm now second guessing everything. Like just then I was like there was like a popping effect and it was like, is that a sequence of an order of the spines or is that a visual bug?
Oh, bestie.
And then I'm like,
bestie.
I'm moving in and out of the pool, and the effect is meaning that behind the witness, it's like darker and lighter, and I'm like, well, that's a visual bug because it's like it's an effect layering thing. But then but then the spines themselves also have a kind of popping to them in those moments. And I'm like, well, is that a visual bug or is that an order? Like, it could be an order, like, so, yes, clearly we don't have a lot of time to twiddle our thumbs. So, next time, Olivia, let's shoot. And, if I am the one that starts the test, do you want me to shoot a specific thing, or do you want to shoot as, like, do you need a specific call out, or?
Yes, I would need to know.
Okay,
what you were standing in / what the color your bracelet was.
Okay.
Bless your heart and soul in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I think we can be doing a better job of giving our Noahs instructions.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Noahs, I would like to instruct you on the shooting of the shapes. I'm only gonna do this once, captains. I'm gonna be as precise as I can. All right. What you?
I want Adclear know what to do. I'm gonna Adclear know what to do.
Okay, Bog's on Adclear.
Yeah.
Lynn and on Pam. I would like you, or what do you think, Olivia? Should we have them breaking everything as well, or?
I want to be ad clear on one side too.
Okay, you want Bog to ad clear one side and you to ad clear the other?
Yes.
All right. Do you have the microcosm by chance?
No. I don't even know what that means.
If you go to your collections, and then Google how to tell if I have a micro.
Why do I need it, Captain?
Nice.
Is it essential, or can I just kill stuff, Captain?
It's very
Google
helpful.
that.
I don't think you can Google that on stream.
Do not Google that.
It's actually very, very helpful.
Turkey, do you know what a final shape
Is
cooperative
it
mission is?
necessary, though? No, I don't know what any of the weird
And you
words
don't
y'all
have
are saying.
microcosm.
I don't know anything I've ever even done in this game. I have a gun, I'm gonna shoot stuff, and I think that
But
we're overcomplicating it.
It's
Becky,
just.
do you know
It's,
what the Google scruple is? Do you know, have you
all right, Bog, pipe down. So, Lynn, what was your question just then?
I asked if she knows what a final shape cooperative focus mission is. Because if she does, then she doesn't.
But
microcosm.
I think that's the wrong question to ask, because she might have done it without knowing what that is. I think just checking collections
I've
is
never
going to
done
be...
a cooperative whatever the fuck, because I know it's a triumph or something, or a ranked thing, and I've not done it.
Okay.
That's the
In
only
that case,
reason
just
I
use
know
whatever
that.
you want. You're gonna have subjugators, and it's just good to kill subjugators. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
That's I'd clear Joe's job. That's you.
Okay, well, sounds good.
Which side you taking, right or left?
I think Becky's on the right.
All right.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, Becky right, Bog left.
I jumped into a hand.
Lynn and on Pam. Wait, I was asking Olivia, do you want to have both of them shooting, doing glyph breaking as well, so we can get to test faster? I think it's probably a good idea, right?
Yeah, give me like 3 minutes. I'm painting.
You're making a paint diagram?
Then I don't know what to do.
You know what to do.
Okay, well, 3 minutes is a run, so can we do the run while you're painting?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. 3 minutes is
I
also...
lost my job as a pocket.
Yes, no more pocketing. You get to do other things now. So, this is how this is going to work. To break a hand, you stand in the hand's attack for just enough time to shoot its bracelet, and then you get out of its attack. If you want to receive the hand's buff, you stand in the hand's attack for a second. You'll hear it, whoop, and as soon as you've heard the sound, you will have the buff, and you can exit. Stand in there too long and you will take damage, so don't be like Bog on my dog. Don't do that. Don't be the noob.
Hey guys, it's me, the noob here.
See? There he is. So, when you break a hand's bracelet, it has a color. That color will be green, and it has a symbol. It'll be green triangle, it will be red square, or it will be yellow circle. And those are written in the chat for reference. If a hand has green triangle, that means, and I'm going to say this once and I'm going to expect you to remember it, so no silly questions, Boggart. If a hand has green triangle on its bracelet, that means you need to get the pyramidal buff. If a hand has yellow circle on its bracelet, that means you need to get the circle buff. If a hand has red square, you need to get the hexagonal buff. Specifically the hexagonal buff, okay? The way you get that is the hand that shoots the horizontal attack. If you stand in that for a second without taking damage, you just stand at the beginning of it, you won't take damage. You will get the hexagonal buff. The hand that shoots bees down at a circle on the floor, if you stand in the circle for a moment, you will get the circle buff. The hand that shoots a triangle attack that charges up, if you stand in the triangle for a second before the triangle locks and kills you, that will give you the triangle buff. And so what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, I'm going to go over to this random hand and I'm going to stand in its attack and break its bracelet. Oh, this hand has the green triangle on its bracelet. So I'm now going to go over to a hand that is doing the triangle attack, which is the attack which shoots the triangle AoE zone, and you'll stand in that triangle AoE zone, and you'll receive the triangle buff. Then you will go back to the hand you originally shot that you saw the green triangle bracelet on, and you will shoot that bracelet while you have the triangle buff. And you have to shoot that bracelet from inside that hand's attack. And then it will glyph break, and you will have a buff for a minute. And what you need to do is you need to go into the, you need to shoot one of the buttons on the witness's jacket. If you have, let's say, 3 buffs, when you shoot the witness's jacket, you need to stand in the pool in the middle when you shoot the jacket, and it will cleanse a buff. If you are not glyph touched, but you still want to cleanse a buff, you can go into that pool when another player is shooting the button, and the pool will cleanse you. You do not have to be the shooter. If you shoot a hand... Sorry, yes, if you shoot a hand and it does not give you the glyph touched thing, or if you shoot a hand and it says the witness tests you in the bottom left, you need to comm the witness is testing us, and we will take it from there, captains.
Understood, Captain.
Nope. Got that.
Thank you, Captain. Any questions at all from anyone?
Are there any comms I have to give for any part of this process, aside from like tests happening?
Honestly, right now, Olivia, unless you disagree, I think no specific comms needed for our current testing. Is that...
I've just been running and doing my thing.
Yeah.
Thing. Chat, group chat, for one.
Group chat?
And
Me check group chat?
Yeah. And then,
Okay.
and then, I need assistance with this. This is what I'm trying to test.
Yeah, this is what I was doing earlier, shooting his eyebrows.
Not even the eyebrows, the shapes.
Yeah, but like...
Oh, you're trying to shoot the shape of his eyebrows?
This eyebrow shape... Look. It's his eyebrows.
Yes. However...
I'm joking.
However... I raise you his eyeballs.
Can you see my screen right now? Like, is my screen share working?
Yes. Am I looking at yours?
What if...
Let me see.
Sorry, a vision came to me in a dream. What you're saying... There's our square, yeah? Because when I first was looking at this, the first thing I was looking at was like... Where did I draw the numbers? Yeah, so at first I was like, this looks like Riven's eyes to me, bro. But then...
Yeah.
Then I was like, it's weird that it's like this shape, right? It's like, it's weird that it's like that. And then I was thinking, okay, well, like as you've said, if this is our square, right? Those pieces are like equidistant from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be that if there are other shapes, like, for example, if we were going to do triangle like this, right?
Yeah.
Just as an example, these distances would be different. So that would make me think that there's not a triangle there.
I think the triangle's the big one using the same corners as the...
You think it's here, because then... Like that?
Yes.
So that you think the equidistance thing is not important?
The first thing that I saw initially was just the triangle. That's why I tried to shoot the triangle first. So I was trying to see if I could make the other shapes out of the remaining ones, but I can't figure out how to make circles, so I don't know if this is just completely cooked or... I don't know.
It would need to, like, be his elbow, innit? Like, it would need to go around here, wouldn't it? Because, like...
Like, I'm just trying to figure out, because...
Like, that's a weird circle, isn't it?
Yeah, that could work, right?
It's like an Illuminati eye. Wouldn't it have the same...
Yeah.
If it's gonna go down the bottom, though, it would have the same anchor points, no?
Yes. That's why I'm thinking we need to figure out which one we're trying to shoot. We're not trying to do all three of them. In one test, at least.
Well, if there even are three, like...
It could just be square and triangle.
I still think it's the witness's eyebrow.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. But... I still think...
Wait, you mean...
his eyeballs.
Oh, wait, this is our square. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, if this is triangle...
I believe circle would have to have, in some capacity, numbers 2 and 6 included, just because they're not used for anything else.
Yeah.
So could we do...
No, it's this. It's a hexagon. Because it's a hexagonal.
Oh.
It's this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That'd be in place of the square, though, then, right?
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Is that the circle? Does Bungie just not know their shapes and that's a circle?
Well, a circle's always going to be a tricky one, I guess.
Yeah, because we're doing it out of limited points to connect.
Yeah.
It's like if we had a graph and you say, try making a circle, guys.
Yeah, like, I don't...
Points.
So you want to shoot... You want to shoot the... You want to shoot the shape of the bracelet that we shoot to get it? So if I have
Either that or
pyramidal...
what's on the
Yeah.
floor.
Like, what buff you have, right?
Yes.
So, if pyramidal breaks green triangle, but it doesn't actually break normally, it makes him mad, then we would shoot the triangle, yeah?
I believe so.
I'm down to test it. I think it's a good idea.
I still don't know. We need to try that, and then we need to try shooting the shape of the thingy on the floor. Also, you saw
Shooting
the
on the
message
floor?
above mine first, right? Sorry, completely derailed. Like if we're standing in circle when we make him angry, try shooting circle.
If we're standing in circle, would we make him angry? Sorry, what? Shoot the floor?
No. Whatever shape you're standing on, when you're shooting the hand that makes him angry. I don't know if we need to be shooting like the circle that is on the floor that you like for the circle hand, or if you need to be shooting the color of the bracelet that was on the circle hand. You know?
I'm not following. I'm trying to process too many things at once. Can you just say that sentence one more time?
It's the 2 points at the bottom of that image.
Shoot the shape corresponding to the angry hand.
So like how we have circle hand, we have triangle hand, we have square hand or whatever. Or shooting the shape that corresponds.
Oh, you're talking about the attack or the bracelet?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I probably could have said attack, but I could only think of
No,
angry.
you're fine. I was also like not actually really listening attentively enough. Like I just wasn't taking in stuff. So you probably said that, and I just wasn't like.
I don't think I did. I just used the term angry.
Okay. Becky.
Sorry, I went to check on my dog. Yes.
You're all good. What do you want to do, boss? Because
It's late, boss.
It's late. It's later than I wanted to be
yeah.
going.
The challenge for me is I am
In solve mode.
well, there's that, but also I'm not gonna be available much. I'm leaving London, captains.
When?
Oh.
Later today, captains.
Just don't.
Why would you leave me here? What the hell?
You tell me I gotta babysit Bog while you're gone?
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
I
That's
know.
fun, man.
Short straw on Pam, short straw. Yeah, this is now a tricky, this is a tricky one, because if I don't clear in the next, probably like 4 hours, then I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
I think 4 hours is how long have we been on this encounter?
4 hours.
I think it was like since I got here, so like 5.5.
Oh yeah, I'm misreading my live split 5.5.
My problem is, like, I don't want to be negative, but we've made the tiniest little tiny amount of progress
We
in that amount
have
of time. I don't think that we're clearing, and like I don't want to like I can sit here for 4 hours, but I'm not going to be having a good time. Like I'm not going to be very present. But I can sit here if that's going to be something that is like you really want to do. Like I'll sit here, but I'm just not going to be mentally there. I think that last encounter kind of just fucked me up. And honestly, it's not even that. It's the fact that like for 3 days I have nonstop worked and only like slept. Like I didn't have a break this morning. I was just doing other work.
Yeah. I hear you.
And I'm just tired.
It's a tricky situation, captains.
I understand though. Like I did not realize you were leaving.
I did not either.
I don't know necessarily what I would have done differently, but
Let me see if I can cancel my thing today.
Oh,
I don't want you canceling stuff.
I want to clear the. I'm like.
I'm not doing Tarkov wipe tomorrow. Like I decided that.
Can we? Okay, I have a proposition. Can we have this conversation in 15 minutes? Can we? Like,
yeah.
I really want to test Olivia's. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, the square and the triangle there are so neatly laid out. And if, look, this would be a bit underwhelming for this fight, but if what you do is you do that, and then it's damage, I think that there's a world where we clear this in 4 hours. And, like, I'm not saying it's gonna be damage, but I'm just saying, like, I think that we would be in a better position to have this conversation if we see what it looks like on the other end of this test. Because if this test does nothing, then I'm going to agree that we've not made a lot of progress. If this test does anything meaningful, that may look different. Like, we might just start damaging the boss. It was like...
Okay.
Yeah, so would that be okay? Or is like...
Yeah,
I don't...
Test it.
I definitely don't want to be, like, dismissive of you being like, I'm tired, boss. But
no, I'm like, you can go test it. It's not like you have all of the information. If we do get to damage, like it doesn't change the fact that like I'm not going to be very mentally present, but that's okay with me. Like I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do this. If it's okay and we have your blessing too, Noah's, I need you to lock in. I need you to lock more than you've ever locked.
Yeah, I'm dialed in.
I want, if you've got goofy guns on, rip them off. This is the point where we are going to be, I want, on Pam, actually, let's have on Pam and Bog on Microcosm just for now, just to insta-nuke the subjugators. I would like Lynn, I would like you, and on Pam and Bog, I'd like you guys to be aggressively ad clearing both of your sides. Lynn, can you help Olivia and I, per the instructions previously given, run glyph breaks, and we're going to just try to get to test as fast as possible a couple of times and implement these tests. And we're going to try and get like 5 tests done in the next 10 minutes. Like if we fail, we can just wipe. Or it will wipe us. So it should be like a minute and a half to get to the test, 30 seconds to do the test, wipe again and again and again, just a few times, and then in 10 to 15 we will conversate. Sound good, captains?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, let's lock in. I'm rallying, and I'm ready. Yep, let's go.
Which shape do you want?
I'm just gonna...
Hand.
I was gonna just do the first one I found, but if you have a side that you want, Olivia, I'll take the other side.
I don't care about side, I just want to pick one hand that I'm focusing on.
You want to just pick a hand right side, then, and I'll pick a hand left side? Does that make sense?
I'll just keep going with circle hand.
Okay, okay. Okay. Left hexa is green triangle. I need triangle buff.
Guardian down.
I've got you, Len.
Thank you.
Left hexa is triangle buff.
Shooting first one, so subjugators will be up in a second.
I just shot second.
If I don't fall off.
Okay, next might be test, okay? Next might be test.
First one done.
Left hexa is circle. Where is the circle shot, Captain? Be breaking circle bracelet. It is not. I think maybe I forgot to shoot the glyph. Okay.
The pool just glowed like twice.
Yeah,
in a
that was for me breaking glyph.
Test the witness test too.
Okay. What bracelet type did you break?
I broke a square bracelet.
Okay, shoot the square, Olivia.
Shoot. Yep.
I'm leaving it to you.
I need to reload. No. No, I didn't shoot the last one. I don't think.
Okay, we'll have two people doing that. Okay, that's good. That's first test. That was like a 2-minute test. Let's get another couple of those in. Let's lock in, team.
Yep. I'll just
That was
circle.
that was really good though, and that was 3 glyphs destroyed, and third glyph gave us test. So, I just forgot to glyph break the first time. I just let the buff expire, I think, by accident. Whoopsie.
We're back. 2 flags. We win these. Let's go.
Yep. All right. Lock in.
My circle hand.
Here we go. Circle hand is left side. I'm leaving it to you. Oh my god, bro, really?
Guys.
Spock's throwing, bro. He's the noob.
On my way, Bubba.
Okay, I need
wait
a
for the
circle
hands. I
buff
don't want
for
that.
right hexa.
I'm not on my way. Every time I try to get bog, I die.
I'm on my way for real.
Thank you.
Right hexa.
Actually, we're just gonna test it.
I'm about to break first. Broken first.
Right.
Subjugate is spawning.
There's the triangle.
Broken second. Get ready for test.
Third test. Yep.
Okay.
I'm shooting mine.
Are you doing? What are you doing? Triangle?
I'm doing. Yes. I shot them all. Did not work.
Okay, I also shot some.
Okay.
What if you have to do both?
That would be mean.
Because there's 2 left out. So there's 2 duds. Right? Isn't that what we said?
Maybe.
There's 2 and 6 that you do not shoot.
Okay, let's just assume that's not it for now. Let's try doing the shape on the floor. So I was in circle there.
Okay.
So let's try floor. I think it was the 3rd one again there, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's always that.
Okay. Okay, run a
Okay,
bit.
these are good tests. These are good tests.
Get it? Because it's a test.
I don't get it.
Maybe you should have stayed dead, Bog.
Oh my
Right Hexa
Christ.
is Right Hexa's yellow circle.
Up.
In game.
In game. I think.
I thought we were friends.
Crazy. That's insane.
Okay, shooting first one.
Yep. I'm about to shoot second. Olivia, do you have a weapon that's good for shooting all of them?
I'm reloading my LMG right now.
Okay.
What was it?
Oh, it's changed to green triangle, so it despawned, or did it just move to the other side? Okay, I'm breaking another glyph. Oh, it's test time.
We need test. Yeah, what shape was that?
Triangle. That's definitely a triangle, Captain. Unhappy witness.
Was that your floor shape or your bracelet shape?
Bracelet shape, sorry.
Okay, let's check floor.
Okay, these are good tests. These are good tests.
Lynn popping off over there? I see you.
Oh, we got 4 glyphs destroyed. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Can you imagine if we... Wait, would it be tech to all get glyph touched? And then wait to shoot first glyph and then shoot...
I'm not even gonna think about it.
Nope, okay. Yeah.
We are on limited time here, sir.
Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Sorry, Captain. I was overcooking again, Captain.
I don't know that you were overcooking, but we do not have the time right now.
Yes, I need to get circle buff.
Get square. My God.
No! Why are you over there, hand?
Shooting first one.
Oh, that was actually epic.
That was test. Okay. What shape was on the floor?
For me?
Yep.
Sorry, what does the on the floor mean?
What hand?
Hexagon.
Are you on?
I was shooting hexagon hand.
Okay, so square. Go to look.
Oh, so square. I messed that test up. I shot the...
All good.
I was thinking the hexagon shape that I drew. But hexagon is... We're saying hexagon is square.
Yes.
I'm wondering if there's a better... Maybe I should put on my LMG as well. And I've been shooting it with a trace rifle, but I'm worried that that's like doing other weird things. So I'm just going to not do that. All right, we're locked in. Let's do another test, captains.
Give me Mr. Bull. That's not Mr. Bull. Are you doing circle, Milo? I will do.
I'm getting cooked by the men,
Yep.
Captain.
You gotta do it right as soon as it starts so you don't touch the piece.
No, it wasn't that. I did something else that caused me to die.
Okay.
Right hexagon is green triangle.
I'm spawning a subjugator.
I got fisted.
Okay.
I'll unfist you.
Thank you. I need help. Captain.
Here, welcome.
It's a healing grenade for your troubles.
Thank you so much.
I have a triangle. I'm gonna do this right hexagon arm.
Okay. I have not done
Broken.
anything.
Shooting a glyph. Broken another
Triangle.
glyph.
I shot triangle.
I shot circle. Oh god. Let's try triangle.
That looks good. It didn't
It
insta
doesn't
fail.
sound angry. Oh,
I think
What
I
do
think
we
it's
think?
more. I think it's two shapes because what you just did worked. As far as I'm concerned, it was good
why did we die?
because we didn't shoot more. That felt like a window of time where you would shoot more stuff.
Hold on. Let me watch like that last 20 seconds back.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. While you do that, do you want to stand in the back and we can just get the next test queued up? Like, we can just get it started. You can stand behind the thing here and live. All right, Bog, I'd like to put you on glyph entering
I was on
duty.
circle duty.
Just
Okay, just do
you just do whatever ones you want. Like whatever you're nearest to. I'm gonna go to the other side. And on Pam, I'd clear like your life depends on it.
Roger that.
Need square here. I'm getting this arm here.
I just jumped on the arm.
Oh, that changed. Oh, okay. Lock in, captains, lock in. What is that? What is that?
Triangle.
Oh, okay.
I shoot triangle, Captain.
Yes, shoot triangle.
Don't res me.
See, something there was wrong because I was also shooting square and it didn't like it. I wanted to test. Olivia, do you think it could be? So if Lynn shot, you're saying triangle bracelet, is that right, Lynn?
Yeah. Yes. I
That
was
was
in
the
the
com.
triangle attack. Yeah. The shape on the floor was a triangle.
Okay, okay. Shape on floor triangle. And what was the bracelet that you were shooting? What buff did you have?
I want to say circle. Yeah.
Okay.
My circle buff.
This is
Yellow?
why I want to.
I 100% said circle buff. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is why I want to assign like each person to their own attack shape. That way they don't have to worry about what shape they're standing in. They can just focus on what color the bracelet was. That way we know what we're shooting and what we're testing.
Okay. Attack shape.
Like if we're just-
I'll take hexagon attack.
Okay. I will stick with my circle.
And
Triangles.
and then
Grab triangle. So what am I doing with triangle?
what is Bog doing? Because we've got more people.
Add clear again.
Okay, I'm on actually.
Owie. Owie, owie, owie.
You know, I need to ask a question. If I'm assigned to triangle, does that mean that I'm breaking that hand, or that I'm using that hand's buff to break another hand?
You are breaking that hand to see what buff it needs for the bracelet.
Okay.
I'm breaking one now. I lied. I'll break it in a second. Broken. Is anyone else close to breaking? I'm getting ready for test.
I just did one.
I need to break in a moment.
Okay.
Broken.
Okay, it's time. It's test time, I think. Maybe? Nope. Am I
didn't
lying?
hear the sound.
I'm lying.
Subjugator's up. You're on the subjugator. I don't like that.
We dunking, captains?
Working on it. If I break a hand, am I calling what shape the hand is or what shape the bracelet is?
Can you
What
try...
shape the hand is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
My triangle buff is spawning. My triangle attacks are spawning so far away from me.
Yeah, they're on a person. I need to be
That's a
cleansed.
triangle hand that I destroyed.
Test time.
Test
Do
time.
triangle. Go back out. He's not angry. Keep going. Oh, he is angry. Okay, never mind.
See, I think triangle was correct. I just think we need more.
Triangle, and we need to do
like,
something else.
In the other ones, we've started shooting, and it immediately wipes us if we shoot wrong. Like, we shot randomly, and it wiped us within a minute, like a second and a half. Like, maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Whereas there, it was good. So Lynn, you called triangle because it was triangle attack. And
Yeah.
I'm saying I think it might be triangle attack and the shape of the bracelet.
That's a lot to shoot if you're doing this solo.
Is it though?
I can barely shoot a triangle with an LMG fully loaded.
But if you shoot it correctly, I think it's giving us more time. So I don't know if it is a lot to shoot solo.
I just want to point out, we said that we would have the conversation about
Yep.
50 minutes.
in 15 minutes, and it has been 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Thanks, Captain.
Thank you, Captain. So, so I was gonna see if I can cancel my thing. Because I basically definitely have to leave London later this evening. But I'm checking whether the thing that I have to leave London for earlier is something that I can cancel on. Becky, if you were going to continue, what time would you want to continue? Central time.
That's gonna end up being dependent on you, Captain, and when you have to leave. If you're still leaving though, like that's what concerns me.
The early leaving or the late leaving? The late leaving I can't move.
Any leaving. That's what I'm saying. Like, how much time are you shaving by canceling one thing?
Maybe like 7 hours.
Oh, never mind. That does make a difference.
Yeah, I have a piece of work that is it's like an NDA thing, so I can't give details, but it's like, it's a chunk of thing that is like 7 hours of thing. And I was then basically gonna leave for that, do the 7 hours of thing, and then leave for my other thing after that. But I could just, well, I'm asking now if I can cancel the first thing so I can just only leave for the second thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And like,
can I have like 6 hours of sleep? Or 5 hours of sleep? Is that too many hours of sleep? Like, how many hours would that give us to solve?
He's hyperfixated.
Man, I had 5 hours sleep last night, and I feel like shit all day. I don't know how y'all guys do this.
I don't like 5 hours either, but I also am on the 5th encounter. And I'm like, I understand, like, I want to finish it too. I'm bad at time zone conversions, so I don't really understand how many hours from now he's leaving. How many hours from now are you leaving?
like,
If you cancel.
like, if I cancel, somewhere in the region of 12 hours. So I need to check. I'm waiting on a receiving a train time.
Hello?
Hello? What's
Why
up?
am I getting contacting?
Destiny.
They finally realized
It's a
that
sign.
it's time to get rid of take out the trash, you know?
What the hell? Guys?
Okay, I'm awaiting an answer on whether I can cancel the thing.
Guys?
The part of the challenge also for me is that, like, I'm just awake right now. Like, I'm so awake. So if we get off, I just don't think I'm gonna sleep. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep for several hours. Oh, Bog's been kicked. Thank God.
The hell?
But I also
I think a bog.
I think what it's gonna end up coming down to is, like, this is just like one of those, like, unfortunate circumstances of, like, like, you can't, like, you have to leave, right? That's not your fault. Like, you're not gonna sleep. I'm just not mentally there, and we might have to just consider you getting a clear and then helping me when you get back.
It's not happening.
I mean, like, I can't think of a, like, good solution.
I would rather do it after the Edge of Fate than do that. Like, I'm not getting this clear without you, Captain.
Guys, the raid's not getting deleted in Edge of Fate, you know.
Yeah.
Still gonna be here.
I just don't want to have to.
Might be.
Oh,
yeah,
Captain.
Wait, that's clear.
I might have some information to share about that at some point in the future, Captain.
Oh.
Okay.
What? Wait, what?
What?
I can.
Leak,
He's making a
leak,
face at the
leak.
camera. I swear.
I want to. Okay, Becky, if we did 6 hours from now... No, hold on. Let me... I need Microsoft Paint.
Are you drawing a clock? Can you draw a clock for me, sir? That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
It's British time. This is BST. Okay. So.
Okay.
Guardian down.
Okay. I can convert now. Thank you. Whew. Oh, I needed that, Captain. So. It's currently 8 a. It's currently 8 a.m. BST.
Dude.
Don't you worry about it. It's currently 8.
Guys?
It's 8. It's 8:23. Okay. So,
Okay, before you continue that, I'm just gonna say, why don't you guys just test if you don't want to go to sleep?
are you?
Why don't we just do what we did yesterday?
But
I still feel like I participated a shit ton yesterday, like in all of the encounters.
So what happened yesterday is, I had a thing I really I had some data reading I wanted to do with Olivia, and so we did the data reading, right? And so it was all in like Google Sheets and Microsoft Paint. And then I was like, oh my god, I've got an idea I really, really want to try. And it's not going to finish the encounter. Like, we're not going to move on to the witness. So I'm cool to do this testing without you, right? Like, if I knew I was going to, like, finish in the moment, I wouldn't have done it. But I was like,
the thing, though, is I don't think that y'all are going to. No offense.
No. That is valid, but hear me out. So what happened is I was cool with proceeding because I was like, I'm not going to finish the encounter. It's fine. But then we did one test and it worked. And then immediately it was like, hold on. I don't know if it makes sense to proceed any more now without you being here. Like, yes, we could have figured out the rest of the stuff maybe while you were sleeping, but like, does it make sense to do that when you're not here, Captain? I don't know. Like, it didn't feel like the right move yesterday. There was also the fact that like everyone got offline yesterday. I don't know if everyone's about to get offline today. Like, I don't know what everyone else's status is. But like, on the one hand, I want to be like, yes, I would absolutely love right now while I'm so awake to sit here and do all of these tests that we're doing and like figure out how to get to damage and like understand it all. Like, I'm so hungry to understand this right now, but at the same time, I like learning that I like eating the food with you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
the cooking is a lot of the fun for me. And so as much as I'm hungry for the meal, I also have an appetite to cook the meal with you guys.
Yeah, and I completely understand that. I am just not hungry right now. Am I using that correctly? Or I don't have the ingredients to contribute.
You're in a different kitchen.
I'm in a different kitchen.
I'll be honest with you, Captain. I think you might have taken a wrong turn. I think Google Maps has led you astray.
I don't even know if this is a kitchen. I think I might be like in a closet somewhere.
Oh gosh, you've been kidnapped. You've been kidnapped from the kitchen.
She might still be seeing squares and circles.
Yeah.
I close my eyes and I'm not even joking. I see like a square like closing in on itself.
Jesus Christ.
Something's wrong with me.
Wow,
You
you
might have left the
actually,
party you in that encounter.
you fully have the Verity debuff right now. You never came out of the Shadow World. I'm sorry. We left you there, Becky. It's bad news,
It's not
bears.
even the real me.
You like look down, you're made of rock. You're like, wait, but if I'm the Shadow, could someone res my ghost?
Mason, Reznov never made it out of Vorkuta.
Oh.
Step 8, Berkey. Freedom.
Someone in my chat said the shapes, Mason. What do they mean?
So,
like, would it be therapeutic for you to just like go and do some actual Edge of Fate prep, which you haven't done any of, and then just
I want to do this. I'm so hungry for this meal, though.
Okay, but you could just talk about it.
You just need to like accept that I'm okay with you snacking on the meal without me.
I think what I would honestly
okay
rather
with
do.
you having an appetizer.
It's a taste test.
Yeah.
I would almost rather go back to Verity and make sure I completely, concretely, fully understand the shadow. Because I'm actually annoyed that I don't know who it was, but someone was like, "You never understood the shadows," and I'm like, "Listen here, Captain. I thought I did." So that's the stubborn raider in me wants to go and do that at some
That
point.
you want to go back to that fucking hell
Bro,
is
I'm
insane.
20 hours was not enough.
I'm so awake. I like cannot stress enough. My meal is pizzaed. I'm cooking the captain.
Oh, okay, go and do Verity challenge then. You won't be able to do it. I promise. You won't be able to do it in the 6 hours that Becky's going to sleep. You will not complete Verity challenge. I promise.
Bog is using Bog challenge language to trigger Milo.
I'm
Don't do this,
so
Bog, because then I'm
triggered.
gonna be here for 6 hours, and I don't want to be here for 6
so
hours.
triggered.
That's so funny. Like,
As
also,
sure as I was that you weren't going to clear this raid in 24 hours, I'm sure that you can't do Verity challenge.
Milo? Why are we going to orbit, Milo?
Milo.
As far as I'm concerned, we're done here. We're done here.
I Becky, get to bed.
Bug.
Does anyone have Verity
Okay.
checkpoint?
No, Becky.
Who's got Verity
Oh
checkpoint?
man, we don't have checkpoint. Guess we can't go back.
Who's got Verity
Oh,
checkpoint?
I think someone literally messaged, Luckstruck literally messaged me and was like, I still have Verity checkpoint this morning. He said, do you need the Master Verity? Looks like we don't need to rerun it, but I need to grab a copy from someone. Oh, never mind. He was asking for me.
Oh, I gave Luckstruck the checkpoint today.
Oh, well then he has it.
Yes.
I don't know if I can go back to Verity. You may be doing this on your own, Captain.
I'm just hungry, captains.
I'm also hungry, just not for Verity.
Milo, I need you to lock in for a second. It is 2:30 here. We've been talking about sleeping and not sleeping.
Yeah,
so
go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed like right now.
What is
It's-
my
it's cool.
time? Give me like a.
It's as long as you need. Genuinely,
No, it's not because you're leaving.
I
so like
I need you on your A game. So it is what my need is for you to feel good. And it's that amount of time and no less.
Okay, Captain, I'm gonna set an alarm for
If it's
6 hours and see if
and
I feel like shit.
I'm gonna round that up to 7, Captain.
Captain, I appreciate how generous you are being with my own needs, Captain. I'm gonna meet you halfway, 6.5.
7.5.
Captain.
Understood.
Captain,
10.
6 and.
Put it this way, Becky. If I do 4 hours of this now, then I can sleep a bit as well. If you do 8, let's say.
You won't be able to sleep. You won't be able to sleep knowing you didn't.
Not with this
Okay.
freaking your evil Bog, but
I am actually so curious to see if you do the challenge. Okay, yeah. I'll contact you when I've risen.
8 hours.
It won't be 8. Okay, bye.
Luckstruck is getting on to give the checkpoint.
So, are we actually doing that?
Bro,
I'm get Becky out of here somehow.
Bog, wait, you mean you were only saying it? No, Bog. Now, listen, you've triggered me, Bog. You can't just trigger me for fun. Like
No. I fully believe in what I said. You will not clear it. You will not like solve Verity challenge in 6 hours.
Are you talking about the challenge that was equal distribution?
No, like the actual encounter challenge.
The actual encounter challenge. Is it active this week?
It is.
All the challenges are active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's salvations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck. That's all I have to say.
Help.
Yeah, if you figured out Verity challenge in 6 hours, I would do something incredible. I would do a shoey in front of you at GCX. Like
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it took them longer to solve Verity challenge than it did to solve the encounter. I could be wrong about that.
Wait, am I actually just cooked, Captain?
Yes.
Just straight up. That was an honest answer. At the end of the day,
Lynn hasn't talked in so long and just
join me, Captain. I'm in the white room, buddy.
oh my
I'm in
god. Bring me
your-
back
oh,
to
no.
jail.
My finger has slipped. Oh man.
Olivia, are you tapping out?
I'm not doing Verity, Chief.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
We can do this with Bob.
Okay, are we doing witness tomorrow or no? Okay, tomorrow my time zone. Are we still doing that?
Witness, yes. I want to kill that fool 100%.
Well, okay, I need to know when this is. I think.
In 6 hours, right?
No, not
6
6. She said we said 8. We said 8.
Oh, 8. Okay, then 8. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. I can stay for a little bit, maybe.
Anyone that wants to go to bed, you are welcome to go to bed.
Will you be able to fill people? Because I do probably want to go to bed, actually, because I want to be up for the witness. So.
Julie's down. Okay, so I've got
you
one.
can definitely just get 5 blinds.
I have someone who can fill as well. If you want me to
Do we
invite
think
them.
1 sec.
it would be safe for me to look at chat and watch, or should I pop out stream and just watch? Okay.
Yeah, I would. I think chat is. I don't think chat's going to be safe until we've cleared.
I'm telling you, 80% of chat doesn't even know how to do this challenge. I'm telling you right
No. I mean, like, chat being like, oh, I can't wait till he finds out when you shoot the witness's eyeballs for circle. Like.
Yeah. Definitely stay away from chat, Olivia.
Yeah.
Noted. Yep. Okay.
I feel like, okay, I'm gonna hop out for this too because I feel like this would be like even more futile than like the attempting to clear the whole raid in 24 hours idea.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, okay, hold on.
What I'm hearing is you're wasting 6 hours of your life.
Well, that's giving me an idea. Should this be a situation where I don't start this right now, and then in the future, as a challenge, I do like a 24-hour stream and I try and actually just do it all in 24 hours? Would that be better for content?
Yes.
Like, do this challenge in 24 hours or do all the
Yeah, but
challenges?
then what are you doing now,
Just
bro?
this.
What are you doing now?
Just this?
I feel like you're like
that would be a good 24 hours. That'd be a good one.
I feel like you're a piranha, and I'm in the border with you, and I need to sick you on something before you.
Yeah, I'm gnashing it, and it's like it's either it's your couch or it's your ankle, like your trouser ankle, or it's a succulent Chinese meal, and I need it to be something I don't know, bro. I actually.
How do you know? That's okay. First of all, that's some lore, but anyway.
What, the succulent Chinese meal?
Do people know about that?
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This is Democracy Manifest. A succulent Chinese
Everyone knows
meal.
about that? Oh shit!
I do have to say that I think I changed my mind. I think if you are running this, I will have to dip because I think I agree with OnPam's perspective. I should probably sleep, and this would be
Well,
I think
the thing is, I don't want to miss Witness, and I didn't get a lot of sleep
Right,
last
yeah.
night, and I'm not like you, so I don't just run on empty like.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm probably gonna tap out, but like. My thing is,
Okay.
like, if you're not gonna do this now, I don't know, like, when are you gonna? What are you gonna do now?
What
then?
am I gonna do?
You should do some prep, bro. I was gonna say this. So on our day one salvations, like we were stuck on Verity, and then we heard that they cleared, and we all just decided to go to bed. But I didn't want to go to bed because I wanted to do it. I was literally like you, and I was like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to do it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, I'll just go to bed, and then I woke up like 3 hours early to our agreed time, and I just sat and paint and like drew shapes, and I had a great time. So. Like, legitimately, I'm not joking. Like, if you just want to do theories about Witness or the test or Verity Challenge, man, like, the world is your oyster. But also, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
What
so,
prep do you think I should do if I'm doing prep?
What do you mean? Oh, Edge of
Like,
Fate prep?
you think I should do grasp armor, or is that Oh no, I can't anymore.
Bro, that ended.
Yeah.
that we don't got that anymore.
Well, I was gonna do it. Like, I was gonna farm for exotics, but if you didn't do grass farm, then there's like kind of no point, honestly. Like,
You can farm fail safe armor. Do you have echo engrams?
I have like 50 of them.
Okay, that's good.
Have you
You
finished
probably
your
use
bounty?
control.
What'd you say, Buck?
I know you got gamut bounties to do. I know you got gamut bounties.
No, I've done them all.
Wait, oh, you've done them all.
Yep.
Have you done all bounties?
No, but there's a lot of them. It's not. It's a really bad time investment. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
realistically, it's like hours of mindless labor now for 30 minutes of work after launch. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a bad trade. Like that. Those hours now could give me another 50 failsafe engrams or something. Like, there's just other things that would be better spent of that time.
Read all of the exotics.
I do not. I need to get.
You blind ultimatum. No, blind. Oh wait, you can't.
I could do Parasite quest and Xeno quest. I haven't done those yet.
Yeah, do that stuff, and just like, you know, yeah. Yeah, finish your spreadsheet. Because you got a few things to do.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff on posts sheet that I just want to. I want to kill the witness.
Yeah, I know. But you're in a white room now, so you know. That's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, like this room it's actually like comforting. Like, I feel like now we've got it. It's like this is a very cool encounter. It's very, very cool. Like, I was kind of mad at it. Hold on, I'm not gonna start yapping because you guys need to sleep. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to miss Witness. I will be there.
You guys go to bed.
Favorite spot from you.
On Pam, you're going to bed as well, I presume.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off. I'm probably just gonna do some slop that I need to get done before Edge of Fate, but yeah.
Group slop. Slop the video games.
I'm doing
slop
obscure
2.
slop. I'm 38 out of 50 bog. I gotta lock in.
12 more? Oh, gosh.
38 obscure slops out of 50 is a crazy statistic.
Yeah.
Slot merchant, bro. Alright, yeah, I'm in now. I'll see you guys in approximately 8 hours for the witness.
Yes,
07.
chef. 07.
Yep, see you then.
Bye-bye.
See you, gang.
Yeah.
Later.
Laters, alligators.
And then I'm
Yep.
never on the morning, so we'd be good to. Will you have someone then? A body?
Yeah. We will, we'll probably do the same thing. I'll see if ATP's around. And then if it takes us 15 hours to clear witness, then obviously we'll do a trade situation again.
Yep.
Does that sound like, does that work for you? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I'm good to play nights.
Sick. Okay, hell yeah. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate
It's
the
fun.
hustle.
Are you staying on stream then to do prep things?
I am staying on stream. I'm staying on stream. Yes. I might just stare at the Verity Ball for eight solid hours, to be honest.
It's like your own way of meditating.
Yeah. I'm just gonna raw dog the ball.
Alright, cool. And best of luck raw dogging or whatever.
Thank you.
I'll hop out for now. Peace.
Alright, laters. Olivia, you tapping out? Bedtime? Betty bye-byes?
Probably.
Yeah. Get some rest. Are you available in 8 hours, or do you have real life things to get to?
I am available in 8 hours, but at some point during this week, I don't know which day yet, I will not be available for the whole day.
But as in 8 hours, you are available for how long? From 8 hours from now?
I can go from any point from now until what day is it? I don't know what day it is.
Same.
It is Wednesday, 2:44 in the morning. I have a solid, if I don't go then, let's say I can go until probably about midnight my time, Friday morning.
Oh, there's
I'm all clear.
Yeah, there is zero chance that Witness takes, like, the amount of time that we've been in the raid again. Like, that's not happening. So we're chilling.
If you have to travel though, and if schedules
see.
don't line up and whatever else, yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. We'll get some rest for now then, and we'll just clear Witness in an hour tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm down to clear in an hour. Goodbye.
See ya. GG's.
GG.
Where's my team? Where's my team? Where are they? Okay. Chat, I don't know how to approach this because I'm scared of looking at chat because of spoilers. But I want your opinion on what we should do right now. I think that trying to solve Verity Challenge in 24 hours as like a challenge stream would be a really fun challenge stream to do like this sometime this summer. Like that just sounds fun. That sounds like a fun time. Let me correct the record there. That sounds like a fun time for me. Because I like pain. But okay, that sounds good. Julie is gonna help translate chat so that I can read chat. So my question is, because the team have gone, what should I do? Do you have a unanimous feeling for what I should do? There is zero chance that I'm playing Gambit, like Bog said. I could do the Parasite and the Xenophage quests. Chat is entirely saying bed. Okay, bed, Parasite. The thing is if I go to bed right now, I'm just gonna be lying there thinking about killing the Witness. Solo Ron? Ron is all soloable, right? Cookingtons? I feel like Parasite and Xeno is stuff I do actually... Okay, so there's a good amount of sleep calls. What if I did Parasite or Xeno? And then we evaluated from there. What do you think of that? A dungeon I haven't done yet. What would that be? Spire? Lament? I don't even know what Lament is. Is that an exotic? Oh, exotic sword from Beyond Light. Got it. Oh, the thought of doing post-campaign missions right now that is going to send me to sleep. Some of those missions are not it, Chief. You should go to sleep, but if you're doing D2 stuff, I definitely recommend Parasite and Xeno. Let's see what post says for which is shorter. Because I also, in terms of like roles that we've been farming and stuff, like I got the God Roll Lotus Eater. I got, look at this roll, chat. I got Repulsor D-Stab, and it even has Reconstruction as well. So if Reconstruction is OP when they buff it next season, I'll just swap over, baby. I'm chilling. This is a crazy roll, Captain. It's actually a crazy roll. But it's still not level 30, so pain. Okay, so post says Parasite is straightforward. Xeno is secret-ish. Parasite's mainly lore. Xeno involves solving secret stuff. So, what if we did Parasite, but we did it in a fire team, so I can, like, brain AFK and only focus on the lore? And then that'll help me wind down for bed if I'm just, like, drinking in Destiny lore the whole time. What do we think of that as a plan? So, like, I wouldn't worry about solving anything for Parasite. We would just walk through it and I'd just be like, oh, lore. Oh. Positive response to said plan. Thank you so much, Julie, for translation here. Okay. Positive response. In that case, let me make sure I can cancel the thing today. Okay. Julie, would you be down to assist with some Parasite doing? Sure, hell yeah. Thank you, Julie. I'm going to leave my comfy place. You know what's sad, chat? You know what's really sad? Is you can't solo Verity. It is really sad because you go in here and it instantly pulls you. There you go. And Wait, is that a triangle? No triangle, move on. Chat, hear me out. I genuinely think I've just discovered a triangle. I'm dead ass. And I want to see if there's a circle. I want to see if there's a circle or a square. This could be tech. This could be something you've never noticed about this encounter if my idea is correct. Chat, look. There's a line. This, look, this is a triangle. Thinking in BST. Don't you dare. That looks like an A. Am I tripping? Look, there's a line. Oh, this side is all purple though. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna orbit. The blooming. Blooming hell. Find the circle in the witness thingies. The circle in this. Wait, low key, Olivia? I think I've actually just figured it out. I think I've figured it out, Captain. If I figured it out, can we kill the witness now? Can we wake up Becky? Olivia, what if it's just this? And it's just the two halves of the circle, it's just displaced. And that would mean that it would be like this for triangle, right? So if you had circle, you would have two missing. If you had circle, triangle, you'd have two missing. We've already said that this... I don't like this color. Maybe yellow? Yeah, yellow works. We've already said that this is square. So look, just like if it's square and triangle, you have two missing. 2 and 6. If it's square and circle, wait, then do you have 0 missing? That makes me think it's 2 and 6 here. It's actually, okay, hold on. I think it's different. Find a better one. No, 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 bro. Look. I'm opening Photoshop. When I draw it in Photoshop with a thicker line, you're going to agree with me. Watch me cook real quick. Watch me cook. Square. Circle. No, let me not use that because it's the same color as the... Triangle. Okay. So. This would mean if you got square and circle, you would miss this and you would miss this. Right? Because if you got square and circle, those would be covered. And so would those. So those would be the only ones you'd miss. If you got square and triangle, then you would miss this and you would miss this. And if you get square and if you get circle triangle, then that means you miss this and you miss this. Olivia, and you miss this actually. Circle triangle. No, that's in the triangle. Bro, that's it. It's too graceful to be wrong. Olivia, it's too graceful. There are two problem ones. What does she think? That makes as much sense as your circle. Pizza has been consumed by the dark anti-light of singularities. Not only does it no longer exist. Answer the phone? You calling the phone? Olivia, I swear to God I've cooked.
You have not cooked.
What are you on about, Captain? It's a perfect solution.
No, it's not.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
There are two for every... Because I'm convinced it's double shapes.
And I'm convinced it's not.
Well, that's fair enough, you know. You know, I can't really argue. It just feels like we have so much more time, and this way.
I agree with that. However, that is not circle, Milo. You are lying to yourself if you genuinely believe that's a circle.
I do really believe it's a circle.
If that is a circle, I will shave my head. I'm that confident that that is not a circle. How confident are you in your circle, Milo?
I'm not confident in anything anymore because I keep overcooking the pizza. It seems to be all I'm capable of. So...
You are good at cooking the pizza. However, there is no world where that's a circle. That is 2 trapezoids at best.
Yeah, but 40% in it.
60% is better than 40%.
I'm putting it in the group chat.
Are you willing to go bald for your circle?
Are
that a
you
no?
willing to go bald for your circle is a crazy sentence.
Well,
it just looks like it to me though.
do you have motion blur on?
In real life.
Yeah.
Do you genuinely disagree?
Yes. Like not even for the bit, like not even to be your number one hater, I genuinely disagree.
Will you actually shave my head if you're wrong? Wait,
Shake
did I
your
say
head?
my
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I read the words shave my head. No.
Yes,
No,
if that is
man.
a circle, I will genuinely shave my head.
Like bald, like full bald.
Like, yeah, like bald. I'll go bald.
Hello, is that John Bungie? Yeah, do you reckon you could get a Salvation's Edge patch out by 8 hours from now? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna put the stipulation. If it's
she's already
circle.
verbally agreed to it. Yeah, it's legally binding. Yeah. Okay, you'll get 6 hours from now. Wonderful. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Sorry, I had to take a call. I had to mute for a second there.
Oh yeah. Got you.
Yeah, no worries.
Do I need to put a timestamp on my terms and conditions here?
Let me just hear me out. If it's not that, what is it?
Literally anything else that is not in two halves.
Wait, Joe's gonna be back.
Yeah.
Oh, we can bring Joey Conway back.
Joey Conway will know how to make a circle.
Joey Conway's gonna agree with me. Dead ass, he's gonna agree
Joey
with me.
Conway is not going to agree with you.
Yes, he is. Joey Conway would never doubt me.
You pay him, that's not fair.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. I'm just gonna be straight up, Olivia. I think there has to be more. I think there has to be more Cookingtons than just doing a triangle.
What if it's like...
It's too simple. This raid
I
has been
agree.
all about like some puzzle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like a like rotate the triangle and then add. Wait.
Don't shoot.
Thoughts? Circle?
That's more feasible, yeah. I'm not mad at that.
I also am not mad at that.
Because that uses 2 and 6. Which
It
weren't
does.
being used for anything else.
You want me to... I'll draw my other Cookingtons on? There we go.
As long as it doesn't have the other circle, sure.
Hell yeah, brother. What am I missing? Triangle, yeah? Oh, Olivia. Oh, this is it. This has got to be it, right? That actually has to be it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
That's
this.
it.
Don't worry about this.
What am I not worrying about?
My previous
Oh.
Cookingtons.
Yeah, I won't worry about that. Don't you worry, Chief.
I think this is
My
it.
hair is safe. I think you... Yeah. It's either that...
The fact that you agree with
I'm
me
stupid.
tells me it's correct. I don't think you agree with me unless I'm right. Do you know what I mean?
That's... Yeah. It's very rare that we agree on something.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, if you agree with me, it's an indicator. like that means I need to listen to myself. It's a rare instance of being like, I actually should really lock into myself here. Where is this? Have I drawn this on the... Oh, no, Captain. Oh, well.
What'd you do?
I just drew it on the wrong layer. I'm just going to undraw it. What was made can be unmade, you know what I'm saying?
Destiny reference? Can you do me a really big OCD favor?
Yeah, you want white removed?
I want square and red and circle and yellow and
oh, I like the way you're cooking the pizza right now. It's not even OCD though. That's gonna help us tomorrow. Square and red, circle and yellow. It's kind of weird. It is kind of a weird circle.
It is.
I think it's
but I like it.
I really think it has to be it.
It's either that or it just doesn't include 13, but that's a weirder shape. I feel like.
I would prefer my Cookington to...
I would, yes.
To the lack of 13.
Yeah. Wake up, Bearkey. I'm kind of mad that we didn't consider this an hour ago.
I honestly think we could have cleared tonight if we just locked in. I think we were just messing about. I think Verity just meant that we just wanted to have some, like, enrichment time. And we were just running around at the playground. Like, I genuinely think that's what was happening all night.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I also think it just fried our brains to the point where we were not able to have cohesive thoughts coming into this one.
Yeah.
Hence why me and Bearkey were you.
With me, yeah, literally. Oh, God. My legacy. When they stop thinking, they start Miloing.
Correct.
I think this is... Okay, let's do the test I did before. So, if you do square and you do triangle, then you're missing 2 and 6.
So would you just shoot 2 and 6?
Ooh. That's a fun idea.
Because if Verity was about, like, dissecting and subtracting...
I like that idea. Are you now on board with it being 2 shapes? If it's this?
I'm still less sold on the 2 shapes, but yes. I'm more more sold. I'm at like a 30%.
Okay, we're selling. This is good. So that was square triangle. If it's square circle.
So wait. What 2 shapes are we using? The arm shape and the bracelet shape?
Yes.
What if they're the same shape? I don't know if that can happen, but if they're the same shape.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen, which makes me even more think it's...
So if it's circle, square, we would shoot 3 and...
3 and...
That's a 5.
5, yep. And then if it's circle, triangle, we would do 1 and... I think that's...
2. No, 1 and Wait.
Whatever that is.
1, 2, 3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Why does it have a line? Oh, you write it like that. Okay.
Yeah. Doing a physics, you start crossing your 7s because otherwise you start thinking that things are other things. I think that's it. And that would answer your question of like, if it's soloable, how? You just shoot 2 numbers, bro.
Yeah. That feels...
Except, well, actually, I think it could be both. Because we had so much time.
Yeah.
And like
it
this...
feels too easy for the amount of time we
Yeah,
had.
literally. Like, can you imagine Bog getting to that stage of the encounter and he just shoots 2 things and then turns around and does other... It's like, it's almost trivial. Like, there's no combat challenge there. And you're in a fire team of 6 people. So... the idea that it would just be shoot only 2 things feels weird to me.
What if instead of 2 shapes, it's 1 shape, but we're still shooting the ones we're not using? So, like, if it was triangle, we're not shooting the...
Oops.
Whatever those numbers are. 1, 2, and 8. And on the other side, 7, 6,
If it's triangle, we shoot 1, 2, 6, 7, like this, then this. Just like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I think also possible.
Well, how many there's 8 there.
When we shoot them, do they go away?
There. Hold on. No, they turn red. 1, 2.
No, that's what Lynn said was a visual bug.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is definitely the right shape. They're all made of 8 circle thingies, 8 nodes. So the shapes are definitely right. We need, because we did a successful test of just shooting the shape for the hand and just shooting the shape for the bracelet, and neither of them worked.
But when we shot with one of them, we had so much time, right?
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, to be honest, we should redo every test that we've done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
I agree.
I think they were kind of scuffed, to be honest. The thing I'm worried about, I'm not going to lie, the thing I'm concerned about is that I am worried that, like, I'm worried this is going to be too easy.
Okay, but hear me out. We've been dunking on Bog about how he's a noob, and he soloed it.
Maybe it is easy. Maybe it's just an easy final encounter.
Well, this could also only just be like the first room, quote unquote, of it.
Like, absolutely, but like if it was the first room, I'm thinking back to third, like, and even Verity, it's like once you've got first room, you've basically got the rest of it. Like, granted, we had to change it up a bit in third, but
yeah,
we had once we did our little bit of like a quick paint session, and then I think we solved within like 2 hours of resuming the next day.
Which one was third?
Moving between the 3 rooms. And
yeah.
Yeah.
The jumpy ping pongies. Okay.
Yeah. Like, this is one of the reasons I don't want to get off, is like I really think we would have cleared within 4 hours.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's true. She wouldn't have had fun, so it wouldn't have been.
No,
it wouldn't have been time well spent.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Can we write down somewhere what we want to test new tomorrow? Like the double shapes and then shooting what's left over.
How about we do
this?
this?
Single shape and shooting what's left over.
let's alternate. I get a test, then you get a test, then I get a test, then you get a test. How does that sound?
Okay.
Hell yeah, teamwork. All right. What would you want to test first?
I guess the single shape shooting the leftovers.
Which shape, though?
So, that's a great question. Shooting the leftovers of... I guess I have two here then. Shooting the leftover shape from the hand and shooting the leftover shape from the bracelet. That would be my two tests. I don't care what order I do those, but at some point I want to test both.
Okay. Single shape shooting leftovers from hand.
Yes.
Then I want to do double shape shooting bracelet and hand.
Yes.
Then you want to do single shape shooting leftovers from bracelet, correct?
Yep.
Then I want to do double shape shooting leftovers.
Did you... Okay. Wait.
So
Isn't
in
that
this,
the same as your number 2?
no, here I want to shoot the actual shape. Here I want to shoot the leftovers from the shape.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Just to like invert it. What's your next?
Is there anything else we could test on top of those?
Yeah, I have some ideas, but I want to make sure you have next test, Captain.
You put your idea, and then I'll see if I get an idea from your idea.
Sure. We should test the shape that we're not involving in the starting of the test.
Yes. I agree with that.
The shape.
Especially if there's not an overlap in, like, the same thing can be used twice.
Yeah, and then do you want to just do the leftovers of that shape?
Yep.
Oops. Okay.
I genuinely think those 6 tests would give us all of the information we need to know for this part.
Yeah, and if nothing happens, then we...
Volta 4?
Well, I was going to say we can probably assume that there is another mechanic in the encounter that we need to use. Like the debuffs, like I was talking about before. Maybe we add that as a test, use the debuffs.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so mean if they cleansed you and you needed to have that debuff active to shoot that shape.
Wait, is there a chance that... You know when I was saying, like... You know when I was saying if you stand in the pool, you can see them all glow?
Yes.
What if that was just because once we get, like, by running to the pool, like, the 5 seconds is expiring. And that means you're losing the debuff. And so then you look up and you can see them all. But what if when you have debuff, you do see different stuff. And you do have 5 seconds.
I'm lost, Captain.
Like, have you done Last Wish? You have, right?
Yes.
You know, with Riven's eyes, like eyes will light up and then they are not lit anymore, and you have to call what the other team has to do, and you have like maximum like 5 seconds to do it.
Mm-hmm.
What if it was a similar thing here, where like you saw a flash of 7 shapes while you had the 5-second debuff?
What if it's the fingers? The area code.
All right, I'm gonna write use debuff vision. Milo's back in the call. Let's go. To see lit.
So you don't think it's the area code?
No, Captain.
Okay,
Sorry, Captain.
that's fine. I understand.
Any other tests we can think of?
Not without being able to go in and build off of any of these. Eyebrows.
I'm a bit disappointed the buttons are not like more. Like, don't you think it was a bit easy to destroy that? Like, we're literally doing it in like 30 seconds. This whole fight just seems simple.
Everything is simple after Verity, to be fair.
I don't even think Verity was that bad. It's just the testing like cycle is really limited because you're all like pulled in different places and stuff. So like if you could just like learn from Verity without all the other crap happening, I don't think the puzzle itself is too bad. I think it's quite well designed in that regard, because you can learn everything you need to learn for each room like separately, and then you can join it together like we did.
I think that's the problem, though, is there's a different amount of ways to solve every step, and we were just getting the wrong combination of those.
Well, I think the visual
and it doesn't give you enough feedback. That is also, but like it doesn't give you enough feedback in one way or the other to know if you're doing something right or wrong. Like we thought for the longest time that the ogres were bad.
Well, that might also just be because I'm stubborn and I just wouldn't let that go. Because you were saying they were good from like the beginning.
That was not the beginning. That was like 10 hours in, Jeff. That was... Yeah.
Fair. It is just weird though, because like... First, second, third... were like really meaty.
We solved like immediately.
Well, actually, that's true. We did solve them like immediately, and then we just
couldn't execute.
Had execution challenges. But like, this doesn't seem hard.
I agree. Because if I was able to figure out the hands and the circles and whatever in, 4 hours?
I'm gonna be so for real. We could have done that sub 1 hour if we were just locked in. We were just pissing about. We were calling things bulge. Like, it got to that stage. And...
we needed it.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure we wasted about 20 runs just, like, jumping around, just, like, shooting stuff with our brains off. But, like... if we just leaned forward, I think it would have been sub 1 hour. Like, there's... We could have looked at 4 clips and been like, what's the common thread between all these clips? And just instantly got the answer.
Yeah, that's why I started recording mine, so I could just see what was going on.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I feel like I can just stand back and watch what you guys are doing, and I'm able to deduce and, like, pick up on patterns from that fairly easily.
Yep.
Oh. I got nothing else.
Yeah, I think it's a good list of tests. I'm going to put them in the Discord so that we can save them for tomorrow. So if this is the circle, you're going to shave your head, yeah? Sick. Hell yeah.
No. Take that
yeah.
part out.
Oh, yeah.
No. Chat.
You said.
Chat, I'm gonna need somebody to go back in the VOD.
The circle
I'm gonna
I
need
proposed.
the VOD. I'm going to need the VOD.
You said the circle I proposed. If my circle was that correct answer, then you shake your head. So I'm looking forward to it. Baldy. Is the witness bald?
Does smoke count as hair?
Yeah, like when you really think about it, when you get down to brass tacks, chat. Is this bald?
What is hair? Well, there's the braille.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Could I just not see that because my graphics are all the way up?
Maybe, because look, I've got some pretty jagged witness, Captain.
Yeah. I was wondering what Berkey was talking about with the...
Yeah. I think it's like it's probably like a sharpening.
The big bumps and the little bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mad. That's not it's not a circle, but it's a bungee circle, and I don't like that.
I just think like if it's not that, I think
no,
that
it 100% is that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shave my head over it, but it is that.
It is a very odd one because it feels like the triangle is like so perfect, right? Like,
yeah,
that is really great. This also is really great. And then it feels like if this was just a little further this way, like 3 was a little further down and to the right, yes, it would mean that the triangle was like, had a little divot in it. It would be like this. But I don't think that's the end of the world to mean that then the circle would be
more circular.
More circular. Wait, am I even cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they could... I think I actually just overcooked the pizza. That's just the wrong ones. My bad. I guess it like...
It's like a Minecraft circle. You don't like Minecraft, never mind.
Yeah, it's not... It's these ones. It's 9 and 10 that are the issues.
Yeah. I get it.
But like they could have just moved them down.
But because then that would have the wrong amount of points, and it wouldn't match the rest.
No, they're in it.
Oh.
Like, for triangle, they could have just moved it this way. Right?
No, I know. I'm saying, like, there's 8 points that make up the square. There's 8 points that make up the triangle. It isn't 8. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's 8.
Oh.
I think you're just tired.
I can't count.
That's all good. But yeah, like these two, if they just moved them down a little bit, this is what I was trying to say before with the triangle, is like, yes, it would have messed the triangle up a little bit to be like this. Like that. But that still feels like a triangle. Whereas...
Oh, that's a witch hat.
Yeah, you're right. Like, it's the fact that the circle doesn't go, like, circly like that. It goes...
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, that's just a ghost. You just made a ghost. Oh.
Like, what kind of circle is that, Bungie?
That is a cone from Verity.
Still think this is a cook. Listen, it's 8 nodes.
If we're playing Portal, maybe.
All right, let me put at the end of the list Milo's half circle Cookington. To bald Olivia. Get balded.
Yep.
I've saved it in the chat for posterity.
Yep. Yep, that's fine.
What I might do...
Never mind.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna ask how you even come up with that, but continue.
How I came up with the circle?
Yeah,
The half circle?
the half circle.
It just seemed like the shape to me. I don't know. It was the same
Felt
as...
it in your bones.
Yeah, like when I drew this one, it was the same vibe of just like... This just feels really uniform, I think. I think I started there. Then I was like, oh, well, it'll be that then. Because that would be a pretty good circle. It's obviously just split.
Wait, that's not 8.
But that's the... Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And that's why I changed it to be this. Sorry. This. Then it's 8.
Oh, that feels even more wrong. I would feel better about it if it had the 3 and the 5.
Yeah, that's... My Cookington was the... Without the 3 and the 5, so that it's 8 total for the circle.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think it's bedtime.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm going to yap with the chat for a bit.
Yep.
But you get some rest, Captain. I'll see you
My vault is
tomorrow.
clean. Yep, see you.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Chat, I was going to keep going, but I realized I've got a Chipotle bowl left to eat. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Chipotle bowl makes me more tired. I think, honestly, now that I'm not in the game, Julie, I think if you're waiting on me, Julie, I'm really sorry. I should have let you know sooner. But, oh, that's a whole big ass bowl, bro. Look at this, captains. Look at this. Look. Yes. Yes. Actual Cookingtons. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think like I would have had abundant energy to stay up and clear, but with the team gone, I think my light is fading, you know, Guardians? You know what I'm saying? Damn, this is good. There's one thing today that happened that did make me sad. I'm not gonna lie. There is something that made me sad. I ran out of apricots. I ran out of apricots. It made me sad, chat. Dare I say it ruined my day? Dare I say that? But it's okay, because this bowl is packed to the brim. It's a little dinosaur. Be funny if this wasn't even it. It would actually be really funny. Like, what if, chat? Thoughts? I still think I was cooking here. When all this is done, I feel like I should do like a podcast episode with Ham talking about his Salvation's Clear. I think that would be content. Cause like Ham is so funny because he's both like such an unserious guy, but he's also he's so good at the game. He's so good at the game. And I think it would just be really, really fun, a fun conversation to just like dig into. Like, I want to know what it was like to beat it first. I want to like hear that perspective. And I don't know if they were first to solve Verity. I'm not sure. But if they were, that's awesome as well. It's a very good raid. It's definitely very puzzle heavy, and I could see that being a reason why people would not like it. Like, I could totally appreciate that. But I think it's peak. If this encounter is as simple as I'm worried it is, this is the worst encounter in the raid. Like, by far. Like, a long far as well. Like, first was so satisfying. So satisfying. What was second? Herald? So good. Also, doing this on Master is like the way you should play this raid. Like, obviously, if you're grinding it on normal for loot or whatever, like 100%. But like, if you're trying to have a meaningful combat challenge, Master feels really well tuned. Like, it could be harder, but for Blind Solve, it's actually perfect in my opinion. Like, it's really well tuned. It's working, captains. The food is making me more tired. Let's go. Verity challenge sub 24 hours is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a fun stream. I feel like 12 of the 24 hours is gonna be spent in Microsoft Paint. Like, creating like a sorting algorithm. Because it was called equal distribution, right? Wait, that was the encounter triumph. Or no. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. The whole system of like... Which is the encounter triumph? Which is the challenge? Which one are you allowed to read? Which one are you not allowed to read? Which one has the title? Which one doesn't have the title? Ugh. It's too much, man. It's too much. I'm gonna get some water, chap. Gotta make sure I hydrate, you know? I think that's one thing I could have done better in the last couple of days is I could have remembered to hydrate more. I don't think I've been particularly good at that. So what's the best raid in the game? What is the best raid in the game? This raid has all the things I liked about Garden. But with some puzzles that provide a lot more challenge. But also with infinitely more visual bugs. And like, I love the puzzles in this raid. I love them to pieces. I really, really do. But the visual bugs, bro. I think they have to knock it down some points. I just think they do. Because there's been so many. Especially in Verity. And like the question I would ask is, if you have a game where things cannot happen at the same time or it breaks, right? Like dunking 2 buffs at once, oh, it breaks. Like random stuff like that. If you have a game that you know suffers from those problems, suffers from those limitations, let's say, well, not even suffers from, is beholden to those restrictions, those limitations, and you design a puzzle that ignores that, and requires play that enters that problem like space, and you don't take it into account, then I don't think that could be perfect score, you know? Like, I think there's a misstep there. Like, is Verity a perfect puzzle? No. And I think one of the reasons it's not a perfect puzzle is because it's a puzzle that requires you to do things that cause visual bugs in the game. Straight up. Like, if the puzzle was perfectly designed, I think there would be guardrails in place where they'd have been like, oh, okay, but what if the player is dunking while the witness is noticing them and starting to pull them into the other world? Like, what if? Well, we can design an extra layer of smartness on this puzzle here by doing it where, like that changes things in some, like, that means that you get an extra ad spawn in your room, or like something like let's say it I don't remember what the problem was, but like, let's say the problem is that if you dunk while the witness is noticing you, you lose the buff, but you don't get the dunk into the thing that you're dunking, right? And they, like, if they knew that, they could make it so that if you have an incorrect number of dunked buffs, like if you lose a shape, right? You got 6 shapes downstairs. If you dunk and it doesn't go in, but you still lose the buff. Well, sorry, let's say you dunk and it goes in, but it goes nowhere. Like, let's say it just went out of existence, for example. Then they could make it where it's like, okay, yeah, if you have like, if you're missing a shape downstairs, it like spawns a specific extra new like kind of enemy that you can like get the thing back from, or like just like things like that. Like, make it, like, solve it within the mechanics of the encounter rather than having people reinstance. I think that the reinstancing thing is just like, it's just unfortunate. But thankfully, the visual bugs didn't stop me loving it regardless. It's so good. Like, it's just so good. This is such a good game. It's such a good game. And you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about getting to damage on witness and getting to build craft a bit. Because I really enjoyed that. So I don't know if I said this on stream, but like, one of the things that I think I got a bit fried by in Encounter 2 with Herald was that because we've had such a new team, I have like, I didn't want to do like I didn't want to go near the concept of like loadout swaps for most of the team, because I was just like, this is going to be too technically fiddly, and like Bearkey's going to get pissed off if I try, like, all right, let me take that back. She's not going to get pissed off, but there's a layer of overwhelming that I don't want to put on her plate when she's already like focused on her other stuff. I just didn't want to go there, you know. I didn't want to potentially contribute to some brain fry. But the thing that annoyed me in Encounter 2, or I annoyed myself with, is that because I was thinking, oh yeah, I don't want everyone to be loadout swapping. That meant that I forgot that surges exist, like, period. Which is just annoying. Like, I'm just annoyed at myself. And like, it's not a big deal, but like, I've thought about it like 7 times since then. And it's been like, why did I do that? Like, I forgot that you could just use surges on a normal loadout. I just forgot. But then it was really fun being like, okay, like how could we cook this pizza a little bit more? I look forward to doing that with the witness. Like, the thing that I'm worried about is that it's just gonna be Queen Breaker. Because at the end of the day, the boss is far away. And there's a limited selection of things that are going to absolutely fry in the same category that Queen Breaker can fry. It's just so boring. I'm almost telling myself that I should go to bed and I should wake up and I should forget that the Queen Brokers ever existed. And I should force myself to use something else. What would that even be? Whisper. I guess if there's no crit, it could be a sleeper situation. But it feels like a weird boss to use sleeper on. Oh, it could be rockets actually. It could be rockets. That could be fun. That could be fun. I haven't had a rockets DPS phase in forever because everyone just uses Queen Breaker. But if it needs fast time to empty, rockets could cook actually. Because I think Queen Breaker is I think it's like a 35-second time to empty or something. I could be wrong about that. But I think that the time to empty on a Hezen rotation, I think it's like 15 seconds. Am I wrong? I'm not reading chat, so that was rhetorical. But if I did a Hezen rotation, the only challenge is that the other blind players don't have the crafted Hezen, I don't think. So that would be a limitation. But I might just subject us to it anyway because they would have the chill inhibitor, so they could still do a rotation. They could still do an envious bait and switch rotation. Oh wait, no, I think does the chill have? I think it has a different something else. I don't think it's got envious. I could be wrong. Can't remember. It's definitely got bait and switch on it. That one chill. So what would make sense for the first two weapons, first two slots for a bait and switch rotation on a Hezen? Honestly, we could have one person on something that's got Withering Gaze. Can we get any 30% debuffs? We can't track to this boss, presumably. Can we tether the boss? I don't know if we'll be able to. I don't know if it'll stick. I don't know how tether works. Is it just a ball that falls? So if we're unable to tether it and unable to tractor it, and we're not Fellwintering it, then that means that I don't even remember if tether is 15% at this point. I'm too tired to remember that. But it's 15 or 30. I think it's 30. I'm pretty confident it's 30. That would mean it's unlikely that diving is a good idea, I feel like. I think it's just too far away. The golf ball would be too small. Yeah, and it's like, it's probably not going to be too wriggly. Unless you're having to shoot like specific hands or something. Because there's a lot of hands, and I could see if those hands moved fast, that might be like hard to track. But then again, you're just going to miss the whole hand. So you wouldn't need div. So yeah, not div. So we would probably want other sources of weaken. I think grenades are going to be a bad idea. I think Withering Gaze lasts 6 seconds. Which is actually not a bad amount of time to just be like... And what, does it take 2 seconds to proc? So if you like primaried with Withering, secondary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your chill, switch back to that primary, Withering, fire, secondary fire, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that would be the worst rotation in the world. Would you just use would you just use like a supremacy with Withering? Or a Prediths? I think Prediths actually could be a cook. Like, I've got like a snapshot opening sights type situation. Or at least I think that's what it's called. So you could quick scope the boss in his eyeballs. And then... What would be the right second slot? Like, part of me is foolishly thinking like, oh, I want to like apply like, I want to apply a damage over time debuff to the boss. I want to scorch the boss. Like, I want to do something like that. But I don't think that's necessary. I don't think anyone really does boss damage that way in any encounter ever in Destiny, from what I can tell. So, secondary weapons. Well, it can be an exotic, because I still have the exotic slot open if we're using Hezen. Uh-oh. Should probably go deal with that. Second slot. What would be a good, like, single burst of damage? Are any of these interesting? You know what I should do? I should do this. What's good for long range? Do we just cook it double sniper? We could change the weapon's damage type. Okay, no one cares. Literally nobody asked. A launcher? Another launcher? Oh, grenades bounce? That doesn't sound good.
Lost last night.
Cloud Strike. That actually might fry the pizza. That might be a serious fry of the pizza. Still hunt. Oh.
I'm gonna up the voltage.
Oh, Captain. That's got to have higher DPS than the Cloud Strike, right?
That's it.
Is this an auto? Yeah. So Cloud Strike. There only is a Nagi in top slot. Yeah. So the question would be, do I have a Withering Praediths? I have High Impact Envious.
Talking about this is right.
Precision Instrument Kinetic Tremors. What does Kinetic Tremors do? Sustained kinetic damage emits a shockwave that damages targets. Oh no, bad. Bad for this. No distractions. Aiming this for a short period reduces flinch. Oh, if I had a Withering Vorpal, that would be nice for the Supremacy. Okay, I have opening shot, snapshot, like I thought. Man, do I not have a Withering Sniper? Am I throwing? Don't tell me I'm going to have to use this.
My processes are intrigued.
Withering. Oh no, Captain. Oh no. Well, I am officially not applying the Wither, that's for sure. Somebody else is doing that. Okay, that's unfortunate. What's the top slot I should use then? Just the snapshot.
My team lost last night.
How does this... Dealing damage with both other weapons before raiding this weapon refills it. Rounds at the end of the mag deal more damage. Wow, those perks actually do not synergize with each other at all. Unless I...
I'm gonna up the voltage.
What if I... Would it be throwing to use Praedith? What's it got in the mag? 7. Would it be throwing to fire off all the shots? Yeah, actually, no, I think that'll be fine. Fire all the Praedith shots. Then swap to the Still Hunt. Do a charged shot of that. And then switch to a Hezen and Mag Dump. And then switch to the Praediths, and you'll have it refilled because of Envious. And, well, so that you'd be throwing because you would have to reload the Still Hunt. So that could be an argument for Cloud Strike, actually. because then you would fire off your 7 Praediths. You'd fire off 1 Cloud Strike, probably, because you don't have an easy way to reload it. So you'd probably just fire off 1 Cloud Strike. And then you would mag dump the Hezen and rinse and repeat.
There.
It could work. I just don't know what the DPS would be of, like, is Praediths for DPS just throwing? Maybe you should just do 1. I just feel like you should do multiple because then I would get the benefit of the high impact reserves, you know? And the benefit of the envious as well. Improved accuracy and range on opening shot. Faster ADS. Increased stats based on the super.
There you go.
Meh. Maybe I should just... Oh, rewind rounds. When this magazine's empty, it refills from reserves based on the number of hits. Wait, that's the move then, right? Because it's got Vorpal.
I don't believe this.
15% on special weapons. 15% is pretty good. Now, does that count as a... Does that stack with everything else? Probably does, right? So, 1 shot of Supremacy, 1 shot of Cloud Strike, mag dump the Hezen. And then we'll have 1 person running a withering weapon. I don't hate that as a plan. I don't hate it. We'll all stand behind a rally barricade. So we'll Storm's Keep. Low RPM is going to mean that the Storm's Keep is actually less effective. If we were doing like more shots, then the Storm's Keep would be better, I think. What would be best is if I had a weapon that could tick the boss while I'm doing damage. Do I have any damage over time weapons? Dragon's Breath.
Did you ever think it would do something? I know.
What if we Dragon's Breath the boss? That takes up the Hezen. So it sort of defeats the purpose.
Because I'm shutting it off either way.
How many spoils do I have? And because I'm pretty sure Anarchy. It's either Anarchy, Parasite, or Xeno. It's one of these guns I don't have. Xenophage. High-powered explosive munition. I think Parasite is the one for short DPS phases. Grenades stick to surfaces and chain arc bolts to other mines. Depends what the surface is, I guess.
This shouldn't be too hard.
Hmm.
The rain tastes funny these days.
System diagnostics complete. Yes. Transferred.
We're just gonna scrap some scrap, captains. It is so funny how like so much of this is just literally useless gear. Bro, I was really like Redrix is gonna be how I'm gonna shoot stuff at one point. Oh. 4th times opening shot. Kind of interesting. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, no, it's not interesting at all. I forgot you need engram space there.
War is a constant.
Ah, shall we begin then?
Damn. Oh crap, probably. Load. Oh, there's withering. Well, I'll vault it just so I've got it vaulted, you know. Drake.
Checking now. Done. Done.
Wellingtons.
Acknowledge. Goodbye.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't
Oh.
win a fight, but they feel good.
Oh, you know when you sneeze and it's
Feeling
just
good
like
is better than not.
stings a bit? Oh. Not stings, it's like
Oh, let me
it's
check
just
right
too
away.
aggressive, you know? Feels like it's gonna pop an eyeball out your head. Yeah, one of those. One of those, chat, one of those.
Eververse deals in all manner of goods.
Okay. How many spoils do I have? 84.
Cryptoarchaeology is like agriculture. We work slowly, hoping our efforts bear fruit.
Oh, I'm at 500. I'm at Glimmer Cap. Oh, I'm throwing. Alright, chat. Question. Realistically, how long would it take to get, like, 160 spoils right now? With the stuff that I've done in the game. I believe people use salvations for some farming, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, what would be the amount of time it would take to get 160 spoils? Because I wanna potentially use Anarchy. So just like give me a number of hours and I'll very tentatively look at the chat here. I'm scared. I'm actually scared of looking at the chat because I'm scared of spoilers. We're gonna go sub only just for like 2 minutes while I read the chat. Sorry, I'm just too scared of spoilers. Calamity says I can get 4 chests from Vogue on each character. Uh, 4 chests from Vogue. 4 chests from Vogue
We could get the Vanguard to
is
sponsor and
5 spoils each or 3? Let's assume it's 5. Yeah, 5. So okay. So I can get 60 there. So I would need 100 more spoils.
did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
It's just too long.
Are you judging me for selling out and moving back to the city? You are judging me. Birds.
Would still take at least 3 hours optimized. It's a lot of spoils, Captain. Who's being a yapper in the background? Is someone yapping? I don't hear any yapping, Captain. Hello, Milito. Hello, Captain.
Clan cookouts. We could get the Vanguard to
Oh, it's the
sponsor
clan
and-
person. It's Hawthorne. Milito, I was just trying to determine whether it would be worth me staying awake to farm spoils, because I want to use... I don't know if it's going to be useful, but I want to have Anarchy.
Are you still with us?
Sounds like I should go to bed though, Captains. Sounds like if it's going to be 3 hours optimized, that's not worth it. If it was going to be 30 minutes to get all 160, yeah, let's send it. But it doesn't sound like it's worth it. Yeah. 30 minutes would be nice. Yeah. Me thinks bed is good. Yeah, I think it's time for bed, chat. I think it is actually time for bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna go to bed.
Did the bird distract you? He does that.
I am gonna go to bed and I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna cook the pizza tomorrow. I'll be fresh. And I will be creating the loadouts.
People need to feel safe here.
So
Talk to me. If we'd had clans in the city when I was a kid, I might never have left.
Milo note to self for tomorrow. Praediths. Praediths, Cloud Strike,
Here's pretty good good too, I guess.
Has an DPS, maybe, lol. Prey deaths. Still hunt. Peasant. Chill inhib for non-hes havers.
Did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
Best source of debuff. Withering gaze, lol. And then I think that was it. Oh, rally banner? No, not rally rally barricade. Stormkeep. Less good with lower RPM, but probably still it's probably still enough RPM to proc it.
Did you want to talk to me? The view up here is pretty good too, I guess. Huh. If you like concrete.
What other ways are there to get better DPS? Like if we're in a well, we're getting our 25%. We're surges. Sanguine. I wonder if you'd be able to T-crash. Because the boss is quite far away, but there is that little island. I wonder if T-crash would work. Is Storm's Keep a super?
Talk to me.
These are my notes.
Clan cookouts. We could get the Vanguard to sponsor.
No, that's an aspect.
No.
Oh, it debuffs. Twilight. Okay. So it could T-crash. Could Nova for other warlocks. Although it'd be a bit crap because
Vanguard to sponsor and no.
the Nova is just gonna get shot by the team. It's just gonna be in the way. It's got too much travel time. So that's the Nova.
Did you have some clan
What
stuff
do I
to talk
have that
about?
does damage over time? Anything? Man. What slot is Anarchy in?
I'm here.
Second slot?
Did the bird distract
Oh.
you? He does that.
It's third slot. Gallowhorn. I don't have Catty. But might just be an it is what it is situation. Buff, debuff, rally barricade. Honestly, bubble glaive. It'll give us an overshield, it'll prevent us from getting flinched, and it will give us a damage bonus.
You still with us?
That feels like easy. That feels like a no-brainer. Bro, a gumdrop on a well with a rally barricade. Could be monstrous. Could be awful. Might mean that we miss all our shots shooting the inside of the bubble. It could. I still think it would be helpful for avoiding flinch. I guess it wouldn't mean we avoid flinch because we would only avoid flinch if we were in the bubble. But what other things are there like that? Like things that like things that have more interesting effects than just like it's a gun that you shoot. Like what gives you buffs not just to damage, but like what gives you buffs to like your reload speed and stuff like that.
Did you want to talk to me? Are you judging me for selling out and moving back to the city? You are judging me.
Like we can't stack Empowering Rift. It's an empowering buff. We could, so Bubble Glaive for stats. I wonder if there's any other perks we could proc. Like, I wonder if there's perks that make you and your allies, like, get X buff. Like, what does stats for all do? Is that stats for all your team? Stats for all, Destiny 2. I'm just thinking of the name of the thing. Hitting 3 targets increases weapon reload.
You don't want some trigger-happy guardian looking at you over their sights.
Okay, that doesn't help me. What else is there? There's the support frame boost. That could be an interesting one. Like, I feel like for just like a minute here, I should just read the compendium. I should just like scroll the whole thing. Just examine it.
Yes, we'll speak
Just
again
get
tomorrow.
some ideas.
are friends. Friends, Soraya.
So bait and switch requires you to do damage with each equipped weapon within 7 seconds of the last damage instance, which is loads of time. You then get a 30% boost, which is actually big clappers. And you get it for 11 seconds.
If I had known I was going to be working with this many guardians, I would probably have listened at school more.
What if we're amplified?
I appreciate what you're saying, Tyra. Thank you. Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
15% DR against combatants. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Known I was going to be working with this many guardians, I would probably have listened at school more.
You know what I need? I need the... What's the name of the guy that makes all those amazing graphics? Like, I need that cheat sheet that they made.
Stick close, Lewis.
Chat, I'm looking at chat. Take
trigger
spoilers out of
happy
chat.
parties.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. W amplified, best buff in the game. Chat, does anyone have that image, that graphic? It's a graphic of all the buffs and debuffs. And all their sources. Do you know what I'm talking about? I thought it was linked here, but it doesn't look like it is.
Keep it together, girl.
I just realized I'm not showing my screen. I'm sorry. It's my bad. Hmm. %80 damage resist against splash damage. Nice. Plus 100 reload speed. So it just maxes your reload speed. That's pretty good.
These people are friends. Friends.
Yeah, Court. That's their name. Court, do you... sorry, Composite. Do you have a link to Court's graphic by chance? You have it, Prometheus? I'll permit you. Oh. Composite already sent something. Stacking damage buffs graphic. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that is the image that I was thinking of, Prometheus. Thank you for this.
We're all the same, deep down.
So...
We want the same things. Guardian, ghost, human, exo, awoken.
Prometheus, could you just, like, scroll down this graphic and just make sure there's no, like... witness spoilers? Just because there was one graphic where someone was like, oh, you shouldn't look at this whole graphic because there is a spoiler on it. And I'm just trying to avoid that, if that's a thing. %. Dead? Yeah, tether. 30%. Felwinter's Helm. Oh wait, it's powered melees? Hold
We're all the
on.
same, deep down.
Is that viable
We all want
then?
the same things. Guardian, ghost.
If I
human,
celestial
exo,
fire?
Awoken, frame, bird.
Powered melee final blows create a burst of energy that weakens nearby targets. Nah, it's... yeah. Yeah, finding an ad close enough to the witness to use that on it is gonna. I wish I could.
Keep it together, girl.
Wait, what if we do a grenades DPS build? I'm taking the note, Captain.
Was he looking at you funny? I think he was looking at you funny because you're a bird.
I'm taking the note, Captain. Grenade DPS could be fun. It could be fun. Grenade DPS. Sunbracers build. Starfire DPS.
These people are friends. Friends, Soraya.
Marks targets and buff highlights priority targets and improves the regen speed of your grenade, melee, and rift. Provides a small benefit to the airborne effectiveness of all weapons. That sounds like ass. Some of these just sound useless. Yeah, some of them sound super useless. Temporarily gain greatly increased melee and grenade regen. Could be interesting.
I appreciate what you're saying, Tyra. Thank you. Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
Banner shield. What is a banner shield? Is that here somewhere? Is it void? Banner shield?
These people are friends. Friends, Soraya.
It looks voidy. It's purple. Is it Priz? Banner shield. Banner shield. The one thing I don't really like about the compendium is I can never find stuff. That's a Milo problem. Banner, what is a banner shield? Okay, let's see. I want the empowering buffs section. Does this have its own page or no?
If I had known I was going to be working with this many guardians, I would probably have listened at school more.
Abilities. Banner shield. Void Titan Super. Standing behind a Titan's banner shield provides weapons of light. 40%. Well, I guess the trade you're making is either you get the 25% from a well and that person shoots, or you get
Stick close, Lewis. We don't want some trigger-happy
40% from a banner shield and that person doesn't shoot. It seems like a no-brainer for the well. And the duration expires faster the more damage it receives. That's also unfortunate. Still, it could be fun to test. What about Lumina? Where is Lumina?
Stick close, Lewis. You don't want some trigger-happy guardian looking at you over their sights.
Kills with this weapon leave behind remnants. Absorbing a remnant converts your next hit value shot into an ally seeking noble round and partially refills the magazine. Don't think you'd be able to get enough kills.
Hey, Bird, be careful. I swear, if you get sucked into a jet turbine, I'm gonna be so mad.
Sealed Armkara grasps. Powered melees and finishers grant nightmare fuel, which grants a damage buff on freshly drawn weapons. Duration refreshable on powered melee finisher kill or when swapping to a different weapon and killing. Loop keeps going until the buff drops off or you swap without killing. Ah. Not so good.
Gotta get Devon back to the city for a visit. I mean, if nothing else, I need some pie.
Damaging targets with Exodus rockets. Affects all rocket-based weapons, all rocket launchers, rocket sidearms, and much more. But what exactly does it do? Hazardous propulsion. Oh, the line break confused me. Damaging targets with Exodus rockets 6 times provides the highest buff.
I appreciate what you're saying, Tyra. Thank you. Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
Kind of interesting. Melee, glaive melee, or finisher kills add a stack of burning fists, which increase weapon damage. Stacks decay over time and drop down a stack higher. Stacks decay faster. Damn, I wish I was playing a Titan. That sounds really fun.
Was he looking at you funny? I think he was looking at you funny because you're a bird.
Alright, chat. It's bedtime. It is officially bedtime.
Hey, Bird, be careful.
I'm gonna sleep.
I swear, if you get sucked into a jet turbine, I'm gonna be so mad.
I appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna get some rest. We will continue finalizing our cookery in the morning, okay? Appreciate you all. Looking forward to clearing this. Looking forward to getting my life back after this is all over. It's been a journey, it's been a marathon, but we're not quite there. We're not quite there. So YouTube, I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. I'll catch you guys later. We will be resuming in... Eight hours from 9 a.m. UK. 5 p.m. UK. All right. $5 p.m. UK. I'll see you then. Laters, YouTube.